What's up, everyone? Welcome to Himalayas. We have another ESOC tournament game here between Ungers and Aizamk. We have in the Germans, Ungers, and A's coming in with his Indians. So this is going to be a good, definitely a top level game. Tournament game, like I said, so the stakes are very high here. Two of the best players in the game. And one of my favorite civs, German. So I'm curious to see how Ungers is going to play this one. He's getting his hunting dogs already. A's, what's he doing? He's starting off with a TP. So, okay, you guys know A's. If you don't know A's, well, you should. And you will get to know him. He is one of the more creative players in this game. And, yeah, of course, doing some interesting things with India. You don't often see this. Sometimes you do. I've seen a few players do this in the history of the game that really are good India players, but this is a pretty tight macro, so he's gonna make it. He's gonna get this treasure, this 70 wood treasure, which is gonna really help. I don't know why he didn't stun. Maybe he accidentally, maybe he took another treasure and that used his stun for his other explorer, but he's gonna get that treasure regardless. He hasn't even gathered up the food crates. That's how tight the macro is for a TP start for India. It's actually wild, and he's going to be able to do it very well. Dropping the house now, shipping his first card, distributivism. Yes. All right, we did it. Okay, and now he's starting to shift over onto food, gathering up those food crates finally. But very, very nice that he was able to get that treasure and get some really nice tight macro. Micro, macro, whatever you guys want to call it. Typically, I refer to micro as military unit control, and macro as economic. But I don't even know if those definitions are 100% correct. Anyway, let's go over to Ungers and see what he's got going. Picking up a 45 food treasure. Did you get anything else earlier in the game? Let's see. An 80 food treasure. Okay. Ace did get 40 wood earlier as well, and Ungers 35 wood, so both getting some pretty solid treasures here. And will Ungers try to do a 16 vil age up here, a 16 pop age up? That is maybe a possibility. I think I would prefer to queue up another vil and get Gang Saw started, but it looks like he's going for the 16 pop age up. Not bad at all. And yeah, pretty smooth because of those treasures. So the wood treasure helped out with hunting dogs, and of course food treasures help age up quicker. Pretty simple to get that. And A's still a ways to go before he starts aging. And what will he do? Will he go for an agra in base, a forward agra? Curious to see what his style of play. Okay, see, this is why everybody loves A's, right? He just does some random stuff, and he makes it work a lot of the time. Not saying it's gonna work here. A lot of times it doesn't work. He's kind of, I don't know if he like tries these things out or if it's like live trial and error, but he's tried so many things throughout the the time of this game, the history of this game, that he knows things can work, and sometimes he makes them work. So advanced wonders coming in here. That means they have more HP and they're built faster. So they're built 25% faster. So I don't know if that's a great card. I wish I saw the construction time before that card came in. I guess you guys probably did if you're watching this video, but it was probably, I don't know, around 120 seconds. It's not saving him that much time, but it does speed up the age up a bit, and then it will also speed up the age up for the age 3 as well. So if he's going for a fast fortress, that'll help for sure. I expect that's kind of be his game plan, because why else would you send advanced wonders? It's kind of a little bit crazy. Let's take a look. Ungers, what did he do? He went for, what did he do? He went for a trade post in transition, going for a church off the age up wood, dropping a couple houses. Looks like, is he gonna make any military? But he's looking at A's base right now. Oh, that's a late placer mines. Boy, that's late. I guess. Yeah, well, 16 vil age up, yeah, that's what can happen. I guess you have to get your upper airs a little bit slower. He went for the church a little bit earlier also, so that delayed placer mines, but it's coming in now, and he's going to most likely get steel traps as well. Okay, so this potentially is a naked FF. That's my thoughts right now, based on what we're seeing. 2 Ulan heading forward. And let's take another look at A's. So he does have the 700 coin coming in, gathering up the crates from the Carnimata age up. Yeah, this is definitely a FF, and it's going to be a naked FF for A's as well. He's got the market out there to give some line of sight. Let's get some decent line of sight all around. He connects here. Wow, I'm very surprised that he didn't go for a stable. I feel like that's often the play against German, is you make a stable. But did he scout? He didn't scout his opponent to see. He doesn't know that they have no military coming. Oh, family of monkeys rescued for Ungers. And yeah, looks like there's gonna be a couple of basically naked straight FFs, both sending. Wait, did A's even send villagers? No, he didn't even send foreign logging. He went straight 700 coin. That's wild. This is wild, man. Okay, and he's sending Charminar Gate. Charminar Gate gives you a free Mahout Lancer, and you can train the Manspar unit. So that's. I actually thought he was gonna go with the 800 wood. I forget what the Tower Victory, I believe it is. Thought he was gonna go for that, but yeah, not quite. This is going to be very quick age up time, though. And you can see that Advanced Wonders coming into effect here. He's going to be up right around 7 minutes. But what is he going to send for his next shipment? I wonder. Maybe 9 Zams? That's probably the play here. Look at this. We have a pet army coming in for Ungers. How many monkeys is that? How many monkeys we got here? Duber and Freetag. We got 9 monkeys to support the Ulan. Wow. That's wild. So, yeah, we do have steel traps coming in after the age up has been queued. And because of Advanced Wonders, A's is up before a straight FFing German player. That's pretty wild. You don't often see that. The Mahout is here. What is he going to be able to contribute, though? We'll have to see. This is just a very bizarre. This is not. Every time you see A's in a game, it's almost never standard. So, it's perfectly fitting for what we're seeing right now. And we have 2 Howdas coming in. It's very, very interesting. We have an idle TC time from A's as well. I'm curious if he's gonna. What is his after this shipment? Where does he go? He needs to gather lots of wood to get a military building up, unless he's just gonna use his wonder to produce some very expensive units. I mean, you only get one of them. If he makes a Howda, he can do that, but it's very, very expensive. I believe it's probably something like 300 gold, 300 coin, and 600 food, something like that. This Mahout doing some decent damage to the trade post here, but being chased off with some Ulan and monkeys. Okay, so Ungers is up. He went 1k wood first. He's going for some infrastructure. He's got war wagons in queue because of the Mahout. But here we go. Oh, wow, we do have a first engagement. These Ulan and monkeys dropping very quickly to the Howda that Ungers did not foresee being there. So, wow, it's very early timing to have Howdas on the map. So that did definitely catch Ungers off guard. Ooh, looks like the Mahout might be going down here, getting snared by the Explorer. War Wagon's getting the shots in. He's trying to make his way out, and the Stomp saves him, and then one War Wagon's going to go down for free, basically. This Mahout can be healed up with the Explorers if he does bring them back. Wow, some really good value for A's early in the game, and that's kind of A's playstyle. He tries to get some good value from some very unusual gameplay early on, and then try to snowball that into a victory. But hold on, we have Jaegers coming in from Ungers. What an interesting build order. It's very, very interesting. Oh, it looks like we had a pause, but we are through that. Jaeger's coming in right after 1k wood, so, and we don't even have amalgamation, so I'm surprised he was able to afford that. Built this barracks, but hasn't used it at all yet. There's amalgamation now, so using up that wood. A few extra houses that'll help give some XP curve, but not really necessary right now. So that 1k wood, I mean, not super useful because he's got a bit of extra pop space and still some extra wood in the bank, but does have long-term value. So the Jaegers are popping here. We have a couple war wagons.
Yeah.
Look, he's looking to get. Oh no, he queued up a vill. He could have got 4, but we have a total of 5 now. 1 Ulan only. That 1 Ulan. That is wild at this point in the game. 12 Jaegers. What a very. And look at this. What is Ace doing? He's going up to Industrial Tower of Victory. There it is now. He'll be up in 30 seconds with that Advanced Wonders, but at the same time sending Intervention. What is his consulate? Portuguese consulate. Oh, and he's trying to. He canceled. He's trying to. Okay, so what he's doing is he's waiting for, if he sees pressure, he's gonna let that ship. If not, he'll cancel it. So he canceled it. If he sees a few units here, he might queue it up again. But he's about to be up. So at this point, because of the Advanced Wonders, he's aging up so much quicker. He doesn't even need to send the intervention to hold. He's gonna wait, send a shipment. Ooh, he needs more food. Does he have? He does have a market, so he'll buy that, and he'll be able to get the. He'll either send the Yurumi 9 Infinite or the one with the Mansabar as well. And he's sending the Infinite one, so not the Mansabar shipment. That's a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit better. And looks like a bunch of villagers are going to be running around trying to buy time, save their lives while waiting for this shipment to come in. What a quick... I mean, this is like an 11-something industrial off of Advanced Wonders. He didn't make any military, right? He still has not made any military. Oh, wow. The Portuguese consulate made the Wonders cost less. So he was able to age up to industrial even quicker because of that. That is so smart. Combining Advanced Wonders and the Portuguese consulate. And now some crossbowmen from the Portuguese consulate. I guess that would count as his first military units created at this point. And this is actually a kind of awkward situation for Ace because he does have a shipment available, but he doesn't have anything that's free to send it in industrial. So he's still trying to get the food required for the shipment. And I think Ungers knows this, so he's watching the food all over. He's watching the berries. Market being dropped in the back, but will Ungers allow that to get up? I don't think he sees it yet. It looks like it's going to get up. A Mahout is in queue. Intervention on the way. Oh my gosh, this is just wild gameplay. We have Cav Combat coming in for Ungers and more Warp Wagons. He'll probably buy some food and get a 5 batch here. No, just 4. Okay. The Yurumi are shown, so Ungers knows that they're there. Oh, do we have to pop? Is it happening? The 2 Mahout are popping. Oh, the timing a little bit off. He wanted to bait him, but he also wanted to save that stable. And here we go. Huge, massive War Wagon getting caught by the Yurumi. A ton of splash damage coming in. Mahout and Yurumi as stomps, getting all these units snared. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. So many War Wagons already down. Yurumi are catching more of them in the back. The heroes are looking to get another stomp, another insane stomp potentially. Oh my gosh. And 18 crossbow as well, which are the perfect counter for these War Wagon. The perfect counter. So the composition that Ace has right now is just incredible. He's got a few elephants of various types. He's got crossbow to take out the War Wagons, and he's got Yurumi for anything else. I mean, really everything. I wish he would have sent the Mansabar shipment. I'm surprised he's sending the Infinite 9 right now, since he does have the food to send the full batch, or the big batch, the 10 Yurumi. But here we go. The crossbow are in pursuit. These guys are pretty strong. 25 attack, 16 range. Free upgrade per age for the consulate units. And look at Unger's villagers. They are all way out on the map on hunt, and this is where Ace's army is headed towards. 9 Ulan, the next card for Ungers, and that's exactly what it needs. There's not much anti-cav in Ace's army here, so these crossbow would be dealt with pretty easily by the Ulan. And the Yurumi, well, they're very strong units, and they have nearly 400 HP because of the industrial age. The cavalry are usually the best option against them. So he's got 2 stables up right now, queuing up Ulan, and we'll see. Hopefully he doesn't get caught. He was sending the Explorer out there to snare and stop the Urumi from getting a good catch. So we're gonna see a lot of Ulan here. Oh, let me zoom back out. I was too focused on that fight, forgot to zoom out. How many Ulan do we have? 21. Okay. I mean, I don't know if he needs to make any more skirms. I would just cancel that, get 2 batches of Ulan. Maybe you can get another 10 and have about 30 plus before this fight takes off. What does A's have next? 9 more infinite Urumi. And I think we're going to have a fight right now. Unger's is not waiting. He's going in right now. There's now 5 Howda, which are contributing greatly to this fight. The Urumi are shredding Ulan. They're also dropping pretty quickly. This looks like a pretty even trade for both players, but these Urumi, no, it's not an even trade because these guys are in the face of the German army right here, and there's not going to be anything that kills them too quickly. Some reinforcing Ulan need to get to the front of that line pretty quickly. Villagers blocking, tanking, soaking up damage, but also just falling. And this is a lot of villagers. The Urumi are dying. I feel like Ungers is at the point where he's like, okay, the only thing that matters is to win this fight. I'm probably ahead in eco, so let's try to just... Oh my gosh, but there's still Urumi in there. And there's a double kill on war wagons. The skirmishers went forward to get the Howda, but the Howdas are still alive and there's no more skirmishers. More Urumi are here, and I think this is gonna be... I think this is finally the big Urumi shipment coming in for A's, but it doesn't even matter. It's not going to get to that point. That is a pretty quick game. Not even 17 minutes. Unbelievable play by A's. This is a tournament, guys. You don't see stuff like this in the game on the ladder, period. But in a tournament, this guy just brings out the craziest strategies. Not making any units until the Industrial Age. Shipping... He went Advanced Wonders in Age 1 with a TP start, 700 coins straight away in Age 2, and then sent 2 Howdas, harassed a little bit with his free Mahout in the Howdas, and just pretty much Urumi from there. A nice intervention shipment that gives lots of crossbow. And just really, really interesting gameplay. Well done. The first mine in his base is not even out yet. That's how quickly this game ended. And I think sometimes it's just hard to read A's, hard to know what he's going to do. It's like, you can play standard, you can play... Ungers went for a straight FF and try to get the military shipments out and the strong German H3 shipments out quicker, and he did that. But just a wild army from A's, and I don't even know, like, you can't expect this, you can't, like, plan for this. You don't really, like, is this going to be the meta for India? Most likely not, but so this matchup will very rarely play out like this, but just really, really interesting. Let's take a quick look at the graphs because I want to see at what point A's got to Industrial. I think it was right around 11 minutes. Yeah, right after 11 minutes. And, wow, just let's take a look at the eco graph here as well. Pretty close, Ungers ahead. But, wow, just amazing. That's an A's game for you, and if you haven't seen many of them, I hope you get to, and I'll try to get more of them if I have the chance. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.